Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I heard that City is back. I literally had no idea. So this is a bit of a random reaction to me right now because I already had my entire planning for May. And then yesterday I was in bed and suddenly I saw there was a new episode of Dead City. So I don't know what the marketing from The Walking Dead was, because normally you get like a date and you get trailers and I just missed everything, or their marketing was just really bad, but I also heard no one talk about it anymore. But yeah, then yesterday evening I found out like, hey, Dead City? And at first I was like, should I do reactions then? Because I have no time for them, but I was like, I also reacted to season 1 and I did really like the whole struggle between Negan and Maggie. I think it's so interesting. So yeah, I decided to do it anyway. But also The Last of Us is airing right now and I think everyone, or at least me, was so focused on The Last of Us that yeah, I just kind of missed this. So I also gotta say The Walking Dead and The Last of Us are coming out on the same day now. But yeah, The Last of Us is kind of like the preference also from the viewers right now. So of course I'm first doing The Last of Us on Monday. I'll also record Dead City then, but then I will only have time to edit that on Tuesday. Which means Monday on Patreon, The Last of Us. Tuesday on Patreon, Dead City. But then on YouTube it's like Tuesday, The Last of Us, Wednesday, Dead City. That's kind of the thing I'm gonna try here. When The Last of Us is over, it's gonna be 2 weeks just Dead City, so then it can be earlier. But after that, there's a new Game of Thrones show starting, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So yeah, then it will be the same as with The Last of Us, you know? The thing is, I absolutely love this show, but I also know that most people like this spin-off like the least from all of them, from all 3. And I also checked my views from season 1 and they weren't that high. So honestly, I'm really just doing this because I love this show. And kind of, I feel like I reacted to almost everything from The Walking Dead. I think the only thing I haven't reacted to is Fear the Walking Dead, but I have watched it. But for the rest, I have just seen everything and reacted to almost everything. So I don't know, it just feels part of my channel or something. Like, hey, there's a new Walking Dead show, let's fucking go. I also have to say, I completely forgot everything. I know that Herschel is there. I know Maggie and Negan had to work together to get him back. So I just watched a quick recap. And eventually, indeed, the thing was that Maggie didn't ask Negan for his help to save Herschel. The Croat wanted to trade Negan for Herschel because he was like obsessed with him or something. Because the Croat used to work for Negan. Negan shot his ear, but Negan thought he was like super pissed at him and that's why he wanted Negan. But then it appeared that he was just like a Negan fanboy or something. But then it appeared that there was even like a higher boss. So a lot was going on there and I completely forgot about that. But yeah, it's back to me now. Also, I gotta say, beside the whole Maggie Negan thing, I think one of the most interesting things of this show is just seeing Herschel grow up and all, and just the thing with his dad and all, just Glenn, you know. It's just like his legacy, you know. I think that's pretty cool. Even though sometimes in season 1, I feel like they're sometimes laying it all on too thick a bit. The constant flashbacks. You constantly see Maggie like reliving her trauma, but I feel like they did that so much, like almost every episode, that I was like, yeah, okay, we get it now, it's emotional, but you know, don't need to show this in every scene, you know? At least that's kind of how I experienced it, so don't pin me down on if that was actually every episode. That was just my experience. So I still hope they do that, like make it a bit emotional and just stuff about Glenn and all, but it doesn't need to be there constantly, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's just the stuff I have to say up front. I hope I'm not the only one who missed this, but if I did, let me know. I was probably too busy with The Last of Us or something. But yeah, we're going to react to season 2. Last thing I want to say before I start is, so like I said, you can get early access on Tuesday, a day earlier than when I upload it on YouTube. Also, you can see my uncut reactions on Patreon. You can also see them on Tuesday already. Then you can just see my full 50-minute reaction without any cuts. So if any of that sounds interesting, check out the link to my Patreon in the description. And now we're really gonna start watching. We're back. I just love how when you're watching The Last of Us at the same time, how pathetic these walkers are. They can't even walk fast. They don't do shit. Yeah, we're having like some mutations right now, I think, but loser walkers. Oh yeah, there was a whole thing with the, what was it called? Methanol? No? I'm not sure. But that would give them power or something. That's why they want the walkers. Whoa. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, that works. It's just kind of funny with these apartments, like you can see who left their light on when they left for the apocalypse. Okay, let's go. We're back. It's still the same intro. Still cool. I gotta say, when I saw it came out, and whoa, he's in this? Keyra Wilson, if I pronounced that correctly. Okay. What I wanted to say, when I saw that city came out and I realized I had no time to react to it, and I was like, fuck. But now I see this intro and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, overhand. Remember, it's more accurate, more spin.
Killing Bambi.
It's okay, you'll get it. Okay.
Boy grew up more. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this kid, Ginny.
You get scraped by the brambles? I'm fine.
Oh, she talks, okay. Because I think she was about to talk and then Negan was like, no, don't, I killed your father, and then she didn't talk, so, okay. But now she talks. Oh yeah, that was taken.
Looks like you outgrew the corduroy jacket.
Sure, take it. Actually, I'm feeling kind of tired. Maybe we can take it down tomorrow or something.
Of course. Our signal. When you were little, in case we got separated.
I think he really wants to be left alone.
We were on the road, camping just north of Charleston. I noticed your blanket was empty. All of a sudden, this creature came running from behind the bushes. A little voice said, "Look, Mom, I got it." And you had your hands cupped together, opened them up to show me
A lightning bug.
Okay, he's a bit less grumpy. Oh, it's Negan. Hey!
Got any leftovers?
What's in it for me?
You don't have to eat a plate of cockroaches. I can trade you for this lovely bucket of my very own piss and shit.
Yeah, I have had my eye on that bucket for the past couple months. I think I'll hold out for that ratty blanket.
You said a year ago that I would be begging for cockroaches.
Christ.
That's disgusting.
How's it looking?
What? What? I didn't see that coming. Is he gonna cry? Yeah, I think we also got the whole thing about like his wife and child. We found out that they were still alive. So I guess he does want to find them.
Unlock it. Pains me to see you like this. Are you ready to listen? What about the boy? You know, I have been thinking about that myself. He's safe. And in order to get to him, you would have to go through his mom, who I'm not sure if you recall. But she is a mama bear. Would tear out your throat teeth right after she gutted you her claws.
Sounds like Maggie, yeah.
Hey, don't you worry. I'm good. Nice bed. Gourmet meals.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't care how hungry I am, but I think that's easy to say because I've never really known real hunger, but I would not eat cockroaches. Ugh.
I fear things will have to escalate.
We need to get back.
What is up?
Y'all don't remember me from admission day. Charlie Bird, governor of the New Babylon family.
Oh yeah, we saw her at the end, right? There he is! Yeah, I know him from Atypical and like some other things.
Tracked down the notorious outlaw Negan. Brought him to justice.
We're no longer just lucky to be alive. We're living. Getting back what we lost. But our work isn't done. A strategic port, the center of music, food, art. A city that announced to the world we are here. Been overrun by lawless barbarians. To bring it back, it's not too late. Manhattan can once again inspire and spread hope as a bastion for civilization. Not gonna be easy. Why we've been going from town to town. You're scared. I get it. This is a mission worth fighting.
Not a lot of people agree with him. What are they doing with this man?
Ginny? State your name and town.
Jason.
State your crime. After arrival at Matchburg, chose to shamefully flee rather than face conscription. Code 52, Section 8.
Damn, this town is really about the rules and all.
Shall be punishable by public execution.
Why does she seem so happy about it? That is messed up. The drip.
There is to be an exploratory mission followed by a massive land invasion. So we must be ready. Army of our own is controlled by 3 groups. The park sits between them.
No man's land.
Yeah, because no man comes out alive. An alliance. Bring everyone onto our side. The New Babylon won't stand a chance.
The next meeting is tonight. What's required now is leadership. Inspire them. Manipulate. Terrorize. Put on a show.
He's pretty good at that.
Is it to your liking? You're a gin man, right?
I feel like we had this conversation a couple of months ago. My answer is still the same. Hell no.
Why is she so shocked about it?
We have been given a gift. The old world, it was a place of suffering. But our past has been erased. With the methane, we can bring the city back. Church can be a power plant. A gym teacher can command an army.
This is a little too fancy for my taste.
He's really just playing games with them.
But I do appreciate the gesture.
We all know it's gonna be no anyway.
When our people were out searching for you, they heard whispers. Settlement in Tennessee is home to a woman and child. Annie and Joshua, if I'm not mistaken. It's meant for Missouri, as you know. You yourself paid the driver. But a flooded Mississippi rerouted them to Memphis.
Aha.
Now that they're en route to the island, I suppose you'd want to make your preparations.
Okay. And now she has something against him.
It was the capital of the old world, home to museums, theaters, churches, and it will all soon be restored, sublime as it once was.
Everything you're saying is total bullshit.
Poring over old textbooks, maps, and periodicals, I would think that what I'm saying is not total bullshit.
You haven't been there.
Wait, what's it?
It's full of walkers. One you've ever seen before.
Gotta write this down.
There's this one bridge. It started to fall, but then it caught itself and got all twisted. I'll show you.
Oh, is he making friends?
It's better now than it ever was.
Can I keep this?
Yeah.
I mean, he drew it in your textbook.
Congratulations, by the way. Tracking down the notorious outlaw Negan and shooting him dead.
I only said that to protect him. Where is he? What happened to him?
Still on the island for all I know. What do you want?
I'm gonna recommend your conscription. I think you could be an asset to the mission. Got your son back from the Croat. You know his weakness is how he operates.
You've got it all figured out, I guess.
Know how you feel about New Babylon. I got my doubts too.
Why now? Why all of a sudden do you want to bring back Manhattan? You want the methane. I've seen the moths.
Methane, that's what I meant.
We can survive without it.
It'll fuel power grids. Give us back technology and medicine. People wouldn't have to die of infection or the flu. But if we don't get that methane, if New Babylon falls, we've lost too much. Why would we put ourselves through that again? We're in this together.
Are we? Where's your wife then? Where are your daughters? Why aren't they coming to Manhattan? Trading
Can't see
partners.
this.
Not that I
Chris,
voted.
just you're coming.
Is that right, Marshal?
Colonel. It's Colonel now.
If I'm treaty bound, then it'd be my duty to inform your superior what really happened to Negan. If I come to the island, no one else from the Bricks gets drafted that doesn't want to.
I'd have to sell it to the governor.
Selling.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned and sinned and sinned.
Negan really doesn't like this guy, and he's like, I'm back, Negan, hi!
Sorry, but think of it as less a threat to your family and more a chance to welcome them to our larger family. I have a surprise for you. Huh? Just like the original Lucille.
What the hell? Did they like remake it?
Some, shall we say,
He really doesn't want that anymore.
I understand. After a long break, when a performer takes the stage and wants to try out new material.
This guy is so weird.
Really wants the greatest hits.
Okay, so now he has to do it, because, yeah, indeed, his wife and child got involved now. Wait, so is the other one a person? No.
One big ass walker.
Oh, it is. I didn't know they would, like, attack each other. Or is it a human? No. Huh? This is some new form of entertainment. Are people like betting on this?
Blizzard of 1888 probably survived the destruction of the city. Is it possible?
Don't you have some journaling to do? He's just jealous. The history you'll be recording along the way, they'll be our biggest victory of all. Only to be smoked in celebration.
She really that important?
She's the woman I met on the island. She single-handedly rescued her son from the cross.
Let's just draft her.
We could try. Over her dead body, as she put it.
Is this woman worth 20 soldiers?
I think she is.
So then let her prove it.
I think that's smart.
But she doesn't even want that, right?
Why does it have to be you?
Because that's the only way that this works.
Show us like you want to go.
I don't want to go. I'm doing it for you, for the bricks. Herschel! If you plan on taking the place of 20 conscripts on the island, it won't be soldiers you'll be fighting.
So now she has to like prove herself?
I only just found out.
Anyone intending to enlist, step up to the corral.
Ginny?
Jimmy, you're not going in there.
We can't.
What's the problem?
She's just a kid.
Kids can't fight.
This isn't what we decided.
No one gets drafted involuntarily. That was the deal.
And then Herschel too, probably.
Don't make me say it again, please.
No, Jenny! Damn it!
Oh my god. Okay, she's pretty good. Walk around your neck. Is this really worth losing people over? Someone's gonna get in there. It's either Herschel or the other guy. Oh, she got free. Okay. Okay. I don't like this woman. She's enjoying this all a bit too much. Crazy. This is so dramatic. Oh wait, is it a funeral? Doesn't look like it. What's going on here? Yeah, that's what I meant. These people are just really fucking weird. Guess they're waiting for Negan now.
We gonna start this shit or what?
Yeah, dramatic as fuck. Welcome to my presentation.
When I gather y'all hate each other's guts, I gotta say I get it. Just walked in the door and I already hate your guts. All together in God's house, we are the walking manifestation of sin.
He really walks there like he's doing a presentation in a school or something.
Anybody recognize this? A lawman's badge. Remember the law? And I know it's been a minute.
He fucking loves him.
I was once a wanted man. Lawman chased me down, came here because I hear this island's got no law.
Got that right, bitch.
Are you gonna keep it that way? See where this badge came from? There's a hell of a lot more of them, and they are coming here. They found out about your kick-ass way of life, and to them, that's a problem. Solution to that problem is their laws. You join us. You put aside your differences, and we fight. Keep New Babylon. Ah, my lord. Umbaya. And you are? Christos. Very cool name. Here's the deal, Christos. Wondering if we could save the Q&A until, I don't know.
The Q&A.
What if we don't want to put aside our differences? What if we like things just the way they are? We don't give a fuck about someone else's problem.
Their outfits are insane. Like, what is the spine doing on his back?
There is no way I'm bending the knee to some skinny fucking bitch.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
I'm here out of fucking nowhere. He can...
We're having a little bit of a misunderstanding. I am not asking for any kumbaya. See, I am not a preacher. And you sure as shit ain't no congregation. But y'all are gonna fight, not for the common good. You're gonna fight because I say so. Get that fucking thing out of my face.
Nah. Nice security.
Methane. We got it, you don't. You see, power equals power. So if you ain't with us, I guess you're in for a bit of a shock. Think about it. Do me a favor, huh? Don't think too hard.
He's enjoying this. I really thought he was gonna bash in his head.
I need my compass.
Why? What's going on?
You think she's coming to Manhattan and she's not. We know what it means to go back there. I'm worried about you, okay? I made him a promise. Is this about Negan? Is that why you want to go? I can't let you.
You're not my mother. You're not anything to me.
Yeah, but also she wants to go there and you're just a kid and you're probably just gonna be a liability. So if she says no, then no. Or just fucking go alone then. Jesus.
I'm going to.
What are you talking about?
Coming with
Yeah, see? I knew it. Then Herschel's coming too.
Go, but I can't.
Yeah, because you're my son. I'm only going because I have to.
Maybe you're going for him too. Was it because you feel bad, guilty, because you left him there? Or is it still about everything from before? I mean, I thought we were past that. I thought we finished it.
Yeah, I also felt like they had this conversation already.
You just keep holding on.
Nothing to do with Negan. Why do you want to go back after everything that happened?
You went through my things?
What do these mean to you? Did something happen to you there?
Other than being kidnapped?
Does the city have some kind of pull on you?
No.
Who is this one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just drew her.
I'm not lying, Mom. They're just drawings. I don't want you to go.
Yeah, I thought so. I think it's more about his mom.
These last few months with you have meant the world to me. And it's like you said, finally getting better. We're finally moving past all of it. Well, I have to go so that you don't have to. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come right back. We are gonna pick up right where we left off.
I feel like he's still gonna like follow her or something. I don't know. I don't think we're just not gonna see Herschel because she's gonna go on this journey. I think he also became a bit of an important character somewhat. I don't know. Shit, we're back. Said that a lot this episode. This looks a lot like the old Negan. I gotta say my favorite scene from the last season was really when he was standing there at the top of those stairs. I think he killed a man. Oh. Ew. Okay, so he's really not coming? Or is he? Got it.
Guess you won't be eating today.
Oh, no. Sad. No animal abuse.
But don't worry, it won't be long. You'll get there.
Oh, cool. I don't know, I feel like he still wants to go there. That sounded like a big-ass walker. Okay, that was it. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you, and I think this episode was kind of boring. I know it's just the first episode, and there has to be some build-up for what's going to happen this season. But when I'm looking at this, I'm like, you could have just left it with one season, you know? Like, I know they wanted these spin-offs and all, but first of all, when they announced the spin-offs, it was just like, oh, they're gonna be mini-series. I remember them saying that. And now, I think all of them are getting second seasons, right? Or was, like, the Rick and Michonne show the only one that wasn't? Oh yeah, I guess The Ones Who Live was actually, yeah, that was a mini-series. Yeah, okay, because that also had like a closed ending. But then suddenly like the Daryl Dixon show got a second season, this got a second season. And honestly, with the Daryl show, I'm all for it because Carol is there now. But I think the whole idea for this show was that the whole tension between Maggie and Negan was just pretty interesting because we've never really seen them work this out, and it's something I feel like they can never fully work out. I've had this conversation with you guys in the previous season a lot, so... And I think that was really interesting to see, like, hey, these people are working together, but they have such a troubled past. But I'm also like, if you've seen that for one season, I feel like you've seen it, you know? And I'm just not that interested in the whole storyline with the Croat and the methane and this new town and all. I don't know, I'm a little bored, really honest. And now I'm kind of having second thoughts about if I should react to this. But now I already started and I know myself and I'm going to finish it anyway. And I'm just going to hope every episode it gets better. But yeah, it's like I don't want to be too negative, but I didn't... There was like one interesting part, and I think that was when Negan was giving the speech. Like, Negan is a really interesting character. And I like seeing him back. And I liked seeing these old like Negan ways back. But still, it didn't really feel like the old Negan to me. Like, a little bit. But I really thought he was gonna bash this guy's head in because he was, like, disrespectful to him. But no. I like, fine, but I don't know, I guess this episode was just not fully it for me or something. And also the whole thing with Maggie and Herschel, it was just the entire episode like, she's going back, he's mad about that, and they have the same conversation over and over again, like he doesn't want her to go, she's like, no, I have to go, he's mad at her, over and over. So yeah, I guess it's some kind of build-up, because she still has to get there and all, and maybe when she's there, it's actually gonna be exciting, but this episode was kind of meh for me. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think of it up to now. I'm also gonna see how the views are doing. I think if this really gets little views, then I might just watch the show for myself and then I only upload the first episode. But please let me know in the comments if you're interested in more reactions to this season, because I always kind of have the hope it gets better, but I've had that with Walking That World Beyond for 2 seasons, and I really regret reacting to that show because it cost me so much time and it was so bad. But with this, because I really liked the first season, I have hopes, you know. And I do think when Maggie and Negan meet again, it's gonna be more interesting. But yeah, just in general, let me know if you're interested in more reactions, and I'll see, yeah, how this video does. Otherwise, like I said, I'm still gonna watch it, but just, yeah, not making reactions, because that just takes a lot of time and it has to be worth it, you know? So yeah, let me know what you thought of the episode. Like I said, if you want to see my full reaction to it, then you can check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. You can subscribe to the uncut reaction tier. And if you like my reaction to this, then please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, then maybe I'll see you next week. Otherwise, make sure to check out my other reactions. And yeah, then that was it. Bye.